Welcome back. Now, as promised, hailing from Sydney Mines, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, the Barra MacNeils are deeply rooted in Celtic music, culture, dance, language, and history. The Barras have 14 studio albums and 3 live albums, not to mention several East Coast Music Awards, and this musical family brings their maritime cheer all across the nation, headlining festivals, fronting orchestras, and of course, ushering in Christmas for many with their annual holiday tour. I am thrilled to have the Barra MacNeils in studio with me for this holiday edition of Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live.
From the Classic 107 studios in downtown Winnipeg, 107 Live for Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.
2, 3.
Winter snow is a child's delight as it brightens up the winter's night and coats the earth in a cheery white as it softly drifts upon it. Smiling faces watch the ground as the snow is falling all around, and through the glass there comes no sound as the snowflakes melt upon it. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me. Shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me. Snow softly falling. And the children play, their laughter rings out through the day. They hope the snow is here to stay, that it won't be gone tomorrow. Sliding, running down the hill, the time for fun is now but still. As they climb up on life's long hill, they're sure to meet some sorrow. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me. Shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me. Snow softly falling. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me. Shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me. Snow softly falling. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me. Shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me. Snow softly falling.
That was really wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Reminds me of one of my favorite children's books as a kid. Snow, snow, look at the snow. Do you like snow? Yes or no?
Oh.
So welcome to the Morning Blend on Winnipeg's Classic 107. If you're just tuning in with us, I have the Barra MacNeils live in studio with me. They are in town for their 18th annual Christmas tour, the Barra MacNeils and East Coast Christmas. Their show is tomorrow evening at the Centennial Concert Hall, 7:30 p.m. Welcome back to Winnipeg. Sorry about the lack of festive snow.
Oh my heavens.
Maybe you'll bring it with you. Sorry to anyone who doesn't want the snow, but I miss it personally. So tell me about that first piece.
Well, that's called Children's Winter, and it's written by
Dermot O'Reilly.
Dermot O'Reilly. I'm still not quite awake yet today, but Dermot O'Reilly from the band Ryan's Fancy that were out of Newfoundland. They're 3 Irishmen but they were based out of Newfoundland, and Fergus O'Byrne is still in Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland. And we grew up, we had a lot of Ryan's Fancy albums, and that was on one of their albums. So it's a winter song more than a Christmas song, but people really enjoy it.
And it's certainly becoming a Canadian classic.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys really like it, and it's already got a lot of history to it. So for our listeners, who all do we have in studio with us today?
Well, we have Stuart here. I'm going to be playing a little bit of accordion coming up.
Awesome.
And Lucy here, I just did vocals, and we'll be playing a little bodhrán.
And this is Kyle. I'm playing fiddle and mandolin.
And this is Boyd, and I'm playing guitar and bouzouki.
Awesome. Welcome here. So you have been doing Christmas tours for 18 years now. Whose idea was it to start a Christmas tour in the first place?
Well, I'll tell you, we were guests on Rita MacNeils Christmas special many, many years ago. And there was a great response. People really enjoyed our arrangements on traditional carols. And so I think it was around 1999, we released our first Christmas album. And since that time, we've been touring and we've done a couple different Christmas specials, and the tour has become a real tradition for us. We started out in Vancouver Island, and we bus all the way back to Cape Breton just before Christmas.
Oh, that's amazing. You bus the whole way.
Well, we fly to Vancouver first.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That'd be a long first leg. No, fair
You
enough.
were really impressed there first.
So you've said in previous interviews that your annual Christmas tour is a bit like family time for you guys. Do you have yearly traditions while you're on the road? Anywhere that you have to stop in at? You know, your favorite diner somewhere in the middle of Saskatchewan or something? Or?
Well, Kyle likes to get his Swiss Chalet festive meal.
Of course, very good.
Yeah, they're not a sponsor.
We see a lot of our relatives actually on the road. It's funny, we see some of our relatives more than anyone back home because every year it's like our annual meeting. So that's a tradition, I'd say.
That's for sure.
That's really cool. So you have family just across the country, more or less.
Yeah, we have lots of family and lots of friends who are just like family as well that come out. We get to see them every year, and it's great that we have that, so we get keep in touch with everyone.
Yeah, you get to have Christmas parties all across the country.
Well, it's kind of cool how people took their, many years ago, people have taken their kids to our shows, and now the kids take the parents to the shows, so it's become their treat, and it really has grown into being an annual tradition for a lot of people.
That's really cool. So I imagine that after nearly 2 decades of doing this tour, you have pieces that you know are going to make the set list every year, every city. Do you guys have personal favorites, ones that you know are just going to always be there, or ones that you wish you could put but you never quite have time?
Well, Oh Holy Night is one that it seems we can't take off the set list. It's one that people come and it's one they expect to hear. And but there are a lot of other ones that are there that are getting in that category as well. Another one is we do the Stan Rogers.
At last I'm ready for
Christmas. Now this year we don't have it in the set list, and we have people, and another one that we are doing is our brother Ryan, who doesn't tour with us now. He wrote it, and
that's become a very popular.
Very
too.
popular. Here you go.
Yeah, especially amongst kids, they seem to really enjoy that one. And well, there's so many. I mean, and there's instrumental groups that do have winter type of titles and evoke images of going on the sleigh really fast in the snow and stuff like that. So a lot of that music as well has become very much fan favorite type of stuff.
Cool. What can audiences expect from your concert tomorrow night, especially if they're new, never been before?
Well, they're going to feel like they may be at home with us, in the kitchen for some parts of it. There's a lot of, Kyle is a great storyteller, and he gets people laughing, and he has them in fits of laughter sometimes. And at different points, some of the rest of us will throw in our 2 cents. And it's very relaxed and comfortable, and there's dancing, and
And there's moments that make you feel like it's midnight mass on the Isle of Barra in the Hebrides. So it's a lot of Canadiana, but it's also harkens back to the old country.
And you're in the kitchen in Cape Breton, but I assume you don't feed everyone.
And I must say, I love your kitchen. What you've done with the place.
Thank you.
Well, our mother used to feed everyone.
Stovetop. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big old family get together, and or family and friends, just lots and lots of people in the house. Or
Well, these days when we get home, we all gather at our parents' house still, and we tend to listen to other people's music. But there are times when we have visitors, and if visitors will come in, and we'll play a few tunes, and some of the younger our children are playing now, so they'll play a few tunes, and we get to put our feet up and sit back. It's nice.
Very cool. Is there anywhere in the world that you haven't played that you'd really like to? Where's your dream gig?
Wow, that's a big one.
We haven't been to Australia.
Yeah, we have been to Australia, and we've had a few offers to go there, but it was just the times of year it just never made sense. And but it would be great to go there for sure.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. East Coast Christmas in Australia. You'd have to do it in
Our brother
July.
lives in South Africa now, so that could be another. We could do that, work that in as well. So
Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. What sort of comments do you guys receive from folks after your concerts on your social media?
Yeah, it all seems to be pretty positive, actually. It's kind of I mean, we don't take it for granted, but after every show, it's surprising sometimes. People they're very into it. Sometimes we take the music that we play for granted, and when we're home, we're around it a lot at any social occasion. So when you're out playing it and performing it, sometimes it's the first time people have heard that type of music. So yeah, so we get a lot of good comments about it.
Nice, cool. Yeah, it's nice to get the encouragement again when you've played something, however many times, and someone else really, really loves it and it really touches them. That's awesome. I've been talking to the Barra MacNeils from Sydney Mines, Cape Breton. Thank you all so much for coming in today and sharing your thoughts. And if you haven't already got your tickets for tomorrow evening's show, tickets are available through Ticketmaster. Showtime is 7:30 p.m. tomorrow evening at the Centennial Concert Hall. Just search for the Barra MacNeils East Coast Christmas. Would you guys play one more for us?
We will. This is one that we do pretty well every show. Anyway.
All right. I look forward to it.
We'll leave it at that.
Perfect.
The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen. Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks from home. It's nice, to kiss your beau, cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the lights you'll never know. It's Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. Woo! You've ever seen. Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks from home. It's nice, to kiss your beau, cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you a blarney, the lights you'll never know. It's Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. Here we go!
Thank you all so very much. What a rollicking good time. Love that song. I have Kyle, Lucy, Stewart, and Boyd of the Barra MacNeils in studio with me. Do any of you want to say something to finish us out?
If you're around tomorrow night, come on down to the Centennial Theatre. It's going to be a great time.
Nolla Quail agus Blian Vaur. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And to you as well. I hope you're all looking forward to what is most definitely going to be a fantastic concert. And that brings us to the end of this holiday edition of Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live.
107 Live is Classic 107's intimate concert series, brought to you by Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.